start with some opening remarks from you.
Yeah, very good UMSL program. Known Katie for a long time. She was in the GLVC. When I was in the GLVC, I know how good the GLVC is. But our team didn't necessarily come ready to play. We had some really good spurts, I would say. But making plays down the stretch, I think our experience needs to try to come through, shine through a little bit more. I'm not an excuse maker. So the current players we have to work to improve and to get better. We as coaches have to make them better. But I think we just all have to take a breather, look in the mirror and say, what can I do tomorrow to be better? What can I do tomorrow to improve my game? What can I do tomorrow to improve my competitiveness? We have a really great group of women. They're really kind. They're really nice women. And we've got to take our basketball play to another level. But a credit to UMSL because they made things difficult for us. They hit big shots when they needed to, beat us on the glass. So you're not going to win a lot of games when you lose the glass and you shoot 2 for 17 from 3. So yeah, that's that.
Coach, the first half, you guys had control of the glass.
Yeah.
Rebounded them.
We did. Up 9 maybe, yeah. Yeah.
And then they came back and had a better second half on the glass. What was the difference? What happened?
I think it was just like an attention to detail near the rim, because they missed a lot of short shots and then they got their own rebounds or another one of their players came in there and got a rebound. So for us, we just have to really focus on finishing the possession. Made them take a tough shot. They missed the tough shot. Now we've got to clean it up and get a rebound. We were doing that in the first half, I felt. And our focus was definitely there even after, a couple exhibitions where we lost the glass. So as a group and as a team, we've got to do a better job of rebounding for 40 minutes for an entire game. I think that was part of the game, but also our shooting probably didn't help anything.
We were commenting on the broadcast. Your team gets looks.
Yeah.
Your team gets to the glass.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do as a coach and a staff to help them finish at home?
Yeah, I think it's reps. It's working. It's putting in some extra time as an individual, whether that's with a coach or without a coach and just on your own and in the gym. Living in this moment of where women's basketball's at and knowing you have a great opportunity ahead of you right now. As a women's basketball student athlete at the Division I level and coming every day ready to be a little bit better than I was yesterday. So I think it's a lot of reps. It's a lot of getting yourself used to pressure, getting yourself used to finishing when you get to the rim. Thought there were some pretty bright spots in Imaya Cobb. Bree, obviously. I think Megan Fahey gave us some good moments. And so you have young players like Megan and Imaya who are getting this opportunity in these moments where maybe they didn't think they were going to get these moments. So now it's embracing that and understanding, okay, now I've got to get used to playing some basketball and I'm not a freshman anymore and, get yourself out of that feeling of I haven't played a college basketball game in a long time. But really proud to see what Imaya did for us and gave us a little bit of a lift. Yeah, I just talked about coming out there with a defensive mindset, and not only I think we had 10 deflections at the half, and so increasing that and doubling that to 20 deflections. We didn't have any steals. We finished the game with 9. I think we got opportunities. We got moments in the third and fourth quarter where we could have converted. We could have went on a little run of our own, but we didn't necessarily do what we needed to do on the offensive end. So our group did come in with a lot of energy, though. The veteran players in KK, Sophie, Jaden Bryant, who's a transfer from Missouri State, who's not playing right now, those few that are injured gave us some really good life at the beginning of the game and got the team really, I thought we were focused and ready to play, but when shots and things don't fall your way on the offensive end, you can't allow that to impact defense and impact rebounding. So we're gonna get back to work tomorrow. We're gonna watch every possession. It's gonna be great. Yeah, as a coach coming in here, our staff, we really want to play a fast-paced game. and so our players getting the ball out faster, our players attacking in a primary faster. I thought we had some really good ones where we drove and kicked to open shooters. We found some post players early in the possession. I think our faster game has to come into play here. That's going to give us more possessions, going to give us more shot attempts, and then defending and rebounding. The last 2 weeks have been so much about defense, so much about rebounding the basketball, and now seeing that translate to a game and seeing some success in a game, our group really needs.
Let's go back to Inaya for a second.
Yeah.
She's been here over a year now, rehabbing that knee from her injury. To see her come out and do what she did tonight, I know it's unexpected for us as fans, but you've watched her every single day. Surprised by that at all?
I wouldn't say surprised. I think for her as a freshman, with a lot of young players, it's consistency. It's coming to practice every day and playing like you just played, Imaya. 3 practices in a row. And then that's going to, in turn, translate to a Missouri State game, to a game that we're going to play in the near future here. So for her, like a lot of young players, it's about, can I bring that every day? Or was that just an every once in a while type of moment? She had some really great moments in the SIUE exhibition, too, where, you could see, like, she's a player. She's got some game to her. And, can we make that a more consistent happening and it not be something that just as a freshman comes and goes? And I talked to her a lot about this. You're not a freshman. You had your freshman year. You had your rehab and your practicing with the team. And now this is your sophomore year, so you're a veteran player. And so I would say that's a big thing for her is just the consistency. Thank you for everyone coming. This was our first Cougar Madness. So awesome to see a really good crowd. The energy in the place was really great. Hopefully we can be on the other side of this in the near future.
Thank you.
Thanks.